Power resides where men believe it resides. It's a trick, a shadow on a wall.
Power perpetuates war and oppression to maintain itself until it finally topples over with the bureaucratic weight of itself and sinks into the pages of history, leaving lessons that need to be learned unlearned.
It must be a fragile system if it can be brought down by just a few berries.
Yes, it is indeed. But not in the way you imagine it.
You kill and torture. And you call it mercy. The universe has judged you. You asked it for a prize, and it told you no. And do you want to know why? Because you love nothing. No one.
There is no good and evil. There is only power. And those too weak to seek it.
I mean, evil looks like our understanding of the history of the man we're looking at. It's not what we see, it's what we've been led to believe.
You have allowed this Dark Lord to twist your mind until now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
I am the king!
You really think a crown gives you power?
I think armies give you power. I'll show you the dark side.
I can make bad things happen to people who are mean to me. I can make them hurt.
I want them dead.
I want you to join me.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power.
I fashioned myself a new name. A name I knew wizards everywhere would one day fear to speak when I became the greatest sorcerer in the world. You turned her against me!
Your anger and your lust for power have already done that.
Power is power.
God is all powerful. He cannot be all good. And he is all good. And he cannot be all powerful.
You should have gone for the head.
Power is a curious thing.
Power corrupts.
What did it cost?
Everything.
Bide my time, wearing a warning sign. Wait till the world is mine. Visions I vandalize, cold in my kingdom size. Fell for these ocean eyes. You should see me in a crowd. I'm gonna run, there's nothing to help. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by. You should see me in a crowd. Your silence is my favorite sound. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by one. Count my cards, watch them fall. Blood on a marble wall. I like the way they scream. Tell me which one is worse, living or dying first. Sleeping inside a hearse. I don't dream. You say, come over, baby. I think you're pretty. I'm okay, I'm not your baby. If you think I'm pretty, you should see me in the crowd. I'm gonna run, there's nothing to help. Watch me make them bow one by one by is my favorite style. Watch me make them bow one by one by one, one by one by one.
We could resume the dream of Apollo. The goal of SpaceX really was to make as much progress as possible to advance rocket technology to the point where hopefully we can establish a colony on Mars. Dream of Apollo.
And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon.
Apollo.
Apollyon.
Apollo.
Apollyon.
And we could resume the dream of Apollo.
The angel of the bottomless pit.
Apollo.
Pick it up. Let's see what you're made of.
This hand is hurt, my lord.
I once fought 2 days with an arrow through my testicle.
There's no hiding from this, son.
We have to prepare sacrifices.
We have a job to do.
Prepare for war!
There's no hiding from this. We have to fight.
So it begins.
Assume firing position! Ready! Shield! Wait for my command!
And with much strength, great determination, nothing can stop you.
Then I'm gonna burn this whole fucking thing to the ground.
You tell him I'm coming!
I'm coming for you.
We fight for the glory of God!
All my life, I've lived by a code. And the code is simple. Honor the gods, love your woman, and defend your country. They brought war to our land!
As long as I'm standing, the war is not over.
We could end this war right now, boy.
You can end this war with a swing of your sword.
You think you're the first to try to kill me?
The frost. Sometimes it makes the blade stick.
Slow down.
God caught me.
Reserve your chaos.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
Any move can be the death of you.
This is the right time, and I will risk everything.
The decisive battle begins today.
There's no need for a battle. Let's end this the old way. You against me.
Get up, Prince of Troy. Get up. Won't let a stone take my glory.
If there's a fight you want, it could be with me.
Let's dance.
You and me.
My God, some devil gets into you, doesn't it, boy?
I know your reputation, but still, you have no idea what you are now facing.
I accept your challenge. Prepare to die!
Sometimes the world no longer needs a hero. Sometimes what it needs is a monster. I will not become a page in someone else's history book.
I'm reading that book you told me about, For the Art of War by Sun Tzu. And most of it still applies today. Balk the enemy's power. Force him to reveal himself.
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy.
We do what we were trained to do, what we were bred to do, what we were born to do. You were born a fighter. You walked away from the fight.
Spartans never retreat! Spartans never surrender! I will not hide behind a wall of stone while others fight our battles for us!
You're a soldier. Finish your mission.
Something tells me you ain't got the nerve to fire that woman.
Mission accomplished.
The war is over.
The war is over for me now. I'm still there. Only. Time to come home, Richard.
Believe it or not, the medical profession swear by Apollyon the Destroyer, the beast from the pit from the book of Revelation, that they will do no harm. Believe it or not, Apollyon the Destroyer was known as the healer, which of course is what Jesus Christ is, not the beast from the pit from the book of Revelation. But this is the original oath, the Hippocratic oath, the medical profession swear by, and I think a lot of them don't really understand what it is that they're doing. This is the original manuscript here, and it's a cross. It's a cross, a mark, an X or a cross, the same thing. It's a mark of the beast. Now, listen to this. I'm not going to say it exactly as they say it, because I do not swear upon Apollyon in any shape or form. In fact, I don't swear on anything, even by my own God, Jesus Christ, because the Father says not to swear by anything in heaven or earth, because it's not ours, it's His. So this is what it says. I'm not going to say exactly like they say it, because I'm not going to swear by Apollo. It says that they swear by Apollo, the healer, Asclepius, Hygeia and Panacea. These are other Nephilim abominations. And I take to witness all the gods and goddesses. This is blasphemy against the Father, Son and Holy Spirit here. To keep according to my ability and my judgment the following oath and agreement. So actually it's an agreement. So you're entering into an agreement based upon Apollyon the Destroyer, the devil himself, which is who Asclepius is, and the other Nephilim abominations, against God. You're entering into an agreement with them, okay, to consider dear to me as my parents him who taught me this art. Now, an art, of course, is witchcraft, okay? To live in common with him, and if necessary to share my goods with him, to look upon his children as my own brothers, to teach them this art, and that by my teaching I will impart a knowledge of this art to my own sons and my teachers' sons, and to disciples bound by in the indenture oath according to the medical laws, and no others. So these medical laws now are with Apollyon the Destroyer. I will prescribe regimens for the good of my patients according to my ability and my judgment, and never do harm to anyone. Well, I could take issue with that, because I know a lot of people have been harmed by people within the medical profession. I'm one myself who has been harmed. I have been helped also, but I have also been harmed, okay? So this oath is worthless, and it's an oath to the beast. Now let's carry on. I will give no deadly medicine to anyone if asked. What about if you're not asked? Doesn't cover that bit, does it? Nor suggest any such counsel, and similarly I will not give a woman a pessary to cause an abortion. Fine. What about all the other methods of abortion? But I will preserve the purity of my life and my arts. What purity would that be with the beast from the pit? And the arts, of course, are magic. I will not cut for stone. That's talking about taking out kidney stones and all that stuff, okay? Even for patients in whom the disease is manifest, I will leave this operation to be performed by practitioners specialists in this art. In every house where I come, I will enter only for the good of my patients, keeping myself far from all intentional ill-doing and all seduction, and especially from the pleasures of love with women or men, be they free or slave. So no intentional ill-doing, but how about unintentional? It doesn't cover that either. All that may come to my knowledge in the exercise of my profession or in daily commerce with men, which ought not to be spread abroad, I will keep secret and will never reveal. So they were saying that they will not reveal your medical details and stuff like that. Maybe someone should have told that to the BBC. But anyway, if I keep this oath faithfully, may I enjoy my life and practice my art, respected by all humanity and in all times. But if I swerve from it or violate it, may the reverse be my life. Now, it all sounds honourable. Trouble is, it's all about the devil. It's all about Apollyon the Destroyer. How can it possibly be honourable? It can't be. How about this oath be changed? But there again, you see, God says that, you must not swear on anything in heaven or earth because it doesn't belong to you. Just let your yes be yes and your no be no. But to swear an oath based upon the beast from the pit from the book of Revelation cannot possibly be good. I'm sorry. I don't agree.
better stop your crying, it's a sign of the times. Welcome to the final show. I hope you're wearing your best clothes. You can't bribe the door on your way to the sky. You look pretty good down here, but you ain't really good. We never learned we've been here before. Why are we always stuck in